Olaf, get up to that piano and warm up. I'm almost ready. Introduce me, Olaf. Olaf!
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Laila Lash.
That's trash.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of That's Cool, That's Trash, the podcast where we watch a psychotronic movie online, then get together on Skype to break down the crazy. I'm Matt Howell.
I'm Scott.
And it's just the two of us tonight, and we're going to be talking about a classic film. From Denmark. It's called, it's from 1973, and it's called The Sinful Dwarf, which was not obviously the original title. It was Dvarken.
Yeah, I was going to say the original title was, well, I don't know. I can't even think straight, but I'm going to guess it was something in Danish.
Right. It was also released under the title Das Haus der Verlorenen Mädchen,
which loosely translated is the house that a little tiny perverted freakish mutant built.
Right, or the House of Lost Maidens, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
So this is a cheery little flick. It's
This movie has everything. It has Peter Dinklage. Sorry, it has
channeling Jack Black.
Channeling Jack Black, totally. It has the score of the movie is written by Fat Albert and the Junkyard Band.
I also made that connection.
Okay, good.
So, long story short, no pun intended, this is the story of Olaf and his mother, Laila Lash, who is a former vaudeville type of star. And
cabaret.
They've fallen into hard times, and so they've decided to run a white sex slavery ring using heroin to keep all their girls down.
It just so we know, with the recession and all, seemed reasonable.
I've heard of worse ideas. Beanie Babies, that was the worst idea for investment.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I was gonna say selling essential oils, but
so the big scam here or whatever is that Olaf, the dwarf son, uses his vast array of toys. He's like a Batman villain to lure women, which doesn't make any sense because they're all clearly women, but they're supposed to be young girls with these like mechanical dogs and stuff into this apartment house they own as boarding house, and then he clobbers them and chains them up and dopes them up with heroin and lets Johns come in and have sex with them.
Rape them mostly, basically.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I thought that was implied. Yes, rape them, and
right.
So this has been going on for who knows how long, but we follow a young newly married couple, Peter and Mary. Peter's a writer, and Mary is extra Jan Brady. I don't know what she is, but
yeah. Wait, hold on one second. We need to just before we get too far along. I think we need to sum it up within a word.
Oh, you're right. Well, you go first.
For me, I would say, I can't even begin to describe this. So I would say it is foobar. I don't know. I think that's not technically a word. It's a bunch of words, but it needs a lot. This is yikes. How about you?
Sticky?
Okay.
I
like that.
I kind of felt like I needed a shower afterwards.
Yeah. for sure. This is intensely something. This is not safe for work, everyone.
It's very sleazy.
It's very, very. There's a lot of. I mean, it's like it has fulfills all the requirements in a crappy, terrible psychotronic movie, though.
Yeah. So I don't know if you could tell, Scott, but there was obviously some editing going on in the version that we saw. There are European versions where there's some hardcore sex scenes in there. But,
yeah, because this isn't bad like old Cinemax like simulated sex. This is awkward, gross, actual sex.
Yeah, and by the way, filmmakers from the past, time travel comments, I don't want to see dudes' asses thrusting into women. Unless it's Tommy Wiseau, I don't need to see it.
I agree.
And I only want to see Tommy Wiseau because it's The Room and it's the worst movie ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thanks.
It wouldn't be the same without his butt, but this movie would have been the same without theirs. So
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I was tickled with the opening credit music. So we see Olaf tempting this little girl, quote unquote, who has pigtails, so she's little, but she's clearly like 20 something. With this little mechanical dog, and then he clobbers her, and we get to hear the opening theme, and it sounds like the Residents doing or Ween like doing the Fat Albert theme song to me.
yeah. Wow.
So there we go.
I love that song.
So do I.
It's kind of good.
I danced to it at my wedding. So
Fair enough.
we see the credits. There's lots of little toys doing their thing, and we are introduced to Torben, who plays Olaf the Dwarf.
Yes, he needed no introduction, and by that I mean he shouldn't have been introduced at all.
Right. So normally that kind of crediting is saved for some type of ingenue or some new breakout star they're really kind of grooming for something, and I don't see how that applies here.
No, he looks like a short, fat version of Patton Oswalt, sort of, kind of like really distorted, oh, he's frightening.
See, to me, he looks like. Have you ever seen the Phantasm films?
Oh yeah.
See, you know how the tall man takes the corpses and scrunches them down into little Jawas?
Right.
He looks like that of Jack Black. And for some reason, were his teeth like filed into points, or were those just his teeth? Did you notice he had like fangs?
I did notice his teeth, but I think they were just his teeth.
Okay, yeah, he was just terrifying then. So he's just a living nightmare.
Living nightmare. When I'm watching this, I'm like, first of all, I want to talk about his performance as well. It's a very understated, subtle performance. He's the second you meet this dude, you're just like, of course he's like, there's no one's moving in here with this guy living in this building, but he is the creepiest creature. He's like, oh, he's freaky.
So let's talk a minute about some classic psychotronic villains.
Sure.
Obviously, for me, the fact that he had a cane and he was, he had like hip dysplasia or whatever. So like, he very clearly calls to mind Torgo of Manos, the Hands of Fate.
Right.
Because Torgo, what they're going for with Torgo was they wanted him to be a satyr. They wanted it to be implied that he had goat's legs, but that didn't really come across. So it just looked like he had gigantic thighs.
Yep.
And so
Thunder thigh.
in that film, he waddles around, and it takes forever, and he has his own theme song, and it's mind-bendingly weird. And Torben here as Olaf kind of has the same thing. He has a cane, and he's very slow, and it's excruciating. It's a boarding. So the sex stuff happens up in the attic, so you get to hear him walking up and down stairs with a cane slowly
for a long time. Yeah,
for almost the whole movie.
Yep, pretty much, and peeping on people and drugging women. It's quite a show.
So one thing I liked about this was the sets, particularly the hallway set up in the attic or up in the wherever. Like, it's clearly like they just took like some walls and doors and painted them like black and then a little red over it, and then like just kind of aged it, so it looks like being John Malkovich's brain.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Now, the hallway, that was the hallway, not just the peeping hallway, but it was just the hallway, wasn't it, that they go to get to the... Because I'm pretty sure when I'm there with my wife and we've just moved to wherever the hell they just moved to, and they're going up into the attic to their room, I understand they have a lot of money, but yeah, I'm not going to live in John Malkovich's hallway brain tube thing.
So I did some math here, Scott, with a converter. Inflation converter thing. So,
right.
If you recall, Peter and Mary show up. They're clearly a young couple who are desperate for a place to stay, and the last place they looked at was £10 a week, and they couldn't afford that. So this place they look at, and it's $6 or £6 a week. So I did the conversion. That would be approximately like £55 today, which converted into dollars would be like $96. So
for a week.
For a week, so you do that times 4.
It's $400.
Is this really worth like $420 a month? Like it's a hovel.
It's
hovel.
Hovel. Hovel.
I mean, it looks like it's. I mean, it's a bed with like a sheet covering where the kitchenette is, and a shared toilet, and it just looks like where the Elephant Man would commit suicide.
Right, totally. But on the other hand, it is week to week. So it's like
no first and last, bro.
Right, it's like going to one of the rent-to-own places, and a TV. It's only $50 a week.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good deal.
Poor tax.
Oh, yeah. But now calculate times 4 for a month. That's $400. Oh, but it's only $50 a week.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the only explanation.
So the Peter and Mary are an interesting pair. Peter, he's a writer, a struggling writer who can't seem to sell anything. He writes for TV and plays and stuff like that. And Mary has nice breasts. That seems to be her gig.
She does have nice tits. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice, not bad.
So let's hear a little bit about when they meet Olaf and he shows them their room that they're pretty much already locked into.
Oh, and one quick thing. What was his? Is he British and she's American? Is that correct?
No,
Something like that?
they're both supposed to be British, I think.
Really? Because there's a part where they like, oh, you Americans, you're all the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She doesn't have an accent, does she?
Yeah.
She does?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
This is because she's
it's
called
because
an
her
American
acting
by
is
other
so
races.
bad. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, that was a plot point, but it wasn't an actual production point.
Okay, gotcha.
So here's them being shown the room. Not Wizzo's the room. The actual room they're gonna rent.
You see, it is a nice soft bed. And over here is the kitchen. Come on, this way. Here is a bathroom. It is a nice, quiet place. I think you like it.
So do we need to point out the irony of him telling them it's a nice, quiet place while he's
Yeah, like it sounds like
stomping around?
As I'm listening to him, like if this was on like America's Funniest Videos and they have that name that sound or something like that, I'd be like, I had lost slap chop, I would guess, or a crippled horse on a top of a covered bridge. I don't know, something like that.
God.
Yeah, that's get used to that sound.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing too, is like you're in for it.
Really in for it, and that is he takes his time. I'm sure he kind of had to a point. But,
so
Lord.
then we get to meet Lila Lash, Olaf's mother, who is the former cabaret star who is visiting with an old friend of hers, and she's kind of explaining how life kind of gave her a shit hand this one year in the past when she there was a fire and she had a dwarf.
That's what happens with
The
fires.
tenants never stay long.
Long enough. Besides, I don't want to think about that year. First the terrible fire. Then Olaf. One disaster after another. That was a terrible year for me, Winnie.
Have another drink, sweetie.
I'm not the fanciest guy in the world, but just having a bottle of Beefeater gin and pouring into glasses isn't quite really a drink. I mean, I know it technically is, but just sucking down straight gin out of the bottle.
Right. And for the record, everybody, he is the classiest guy in the world, so don't let him sell himself short there. You and your beverages and
Yeah, your bitters.
your bitters, yeah. Oh, your micro-brewed beers. Or whatever.
So they move in and they have the sex, and there's a really long softcore sex scene with
It
them.
really is. You see a lot of his ass.
Yeah, and so Olaf has already got this.
I will
kind
say, of
yeah.
all the guys' butts in the movies, this is the best.
I'm glad that you paid attention because I didn't.
Well, it was right there in your face for a long time.
It was. So Olaf has a little kind of a neat trick here. He has there's a painting of like a little boy and a dog, but he can pull the back out of it from the hallway and watch people in the rooms, unbeknownst to them. So he watches them have the sex, and
Yeah.
he loves that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so happy. It makes him so happy.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the logistics of it at first. I'm like, oh, it's just in the hallway, so like they walk by the peephole every time, and it's not disguised terribly well. I'm pretty sure if I was walking down to rent this room, I would pretty much right away see the peephole or the creepy picture and kind of go, oh, there's the peephole.
Yeah.
Let's give him a show. Let's give Torben a show.
Well, that's why you're not in this boarding house, isn't it?
That's one reason.
So the first night they're there, I think Mary hears the shenanigans going on upstairs, and she tells Peter about it the following morning, and he doesn't understand. And he goes out, and he's not getting any gigs for his writing or whatever. And some Johns show up, and then the inevitable happens. We knew this was going to happen. Lila has set her sights on Mary being a new girl in the stable.
Yep.
Because I don't know. Because some of the sex slaves they have are too accustomed to heroin, so they're using too much of the heroin to keep them under control. So they need to ditch them.
Yeah, because I would imagine that there would be your diminishing returns if you have to give them more, and eventually it's cost prohibitive to keep them at that point because you're like, this is too much heroin. I'm just like, I was playing this weighing game, but now I can't afford the heroin to keep my sex slave.
White people problems.
Oh, white people problems.
So let's hear when Lila talks to Olaf about this Mary gal.
Do you love your mummy, Olaf?
Yes.
What do you think of that blonde girl? We can use her. You've got to get some new girls. Betty's using far too much heroin. Not much profit in Betty anymore. You've got to get some new girls.
I just got one.
Well, even she's been used rather a lot. No, you're going to get that blonde. Trouble is, her husband, he's got to be get rid of.
He's out all day.
It's got to be at the right time and in the right way. I'll get her.
Peter, I did hear noises last night, and they did come from the attic.
Maybe it's haunted and we've got ghosts rattling their chains at night.
Okay, if you don't believe me, come and see for yourself.
All right, let's go and see your noises.
How's he going to go see the noises?
It's metaphysics. He wouldn't understand.
Well, I believe he's got one of those weird, that condition where you taste colors.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, smell
Aphasia,
letters.
That's called.
Yeah. Let's go see your noises. Oh, there they are.
So
clear as day.
Obviously, we're going to gloss over a lot of
Raping,
and
graphic
stuff.
Graphic software.
The great thing is we get a peek into the drug supply. The code name for the heroin dealer is Santa, which is a great name because he actually runs a toy shop, and he has heroin muled in through some of the toys. Right,
and this is where I made the Peter Dinklage connection because he's an angry elf.
So here we get to hear Lila call and let Santa know that it's time for a new shipment or whatever.
Sandra's workshop?
This is Lila Lash. I want to speak to Santa Claus. Just give me Santa Claus.
Yes, just a minute. It's Lila Lash. You gotta talk to her.
Yes?
Listen, Santa. That last shipment was short.
Look, Lila, it's not easy.
Don't give me your troubles. I've got my own. Just deliver. We're running out.
I mean... Bitch.
I'm Santa. It's not easy. These toys have got to be made. My voice is much too high. I should be down here like this. Ho, ho, ho. Santa's a dick.
Yeah. As heroin dealing Santas often are. So,
Yeah.
I love when two storylines really converge that have no reason to converge. For instance, Peter can't sell one of his stories. So he says, damn it, I'm going to just say screw it and get a regular job.
Mm-hmm.
Guess where he gets hired? He gets hired at Santa's workshop.
Yes.
So, that's so ironic.
It is ironic. Really should be thinking of who they're hiring there.
Yeah.
Check with Torben or Olaf or
Olaf.
Yeah. Olaf.
So while he's gone, they snatch Mary and use his typewriter to write a note basically saying, I've left you, it didn't work, I'm sorry, I'll talk to you sometime later. And Peter's obviously upset. And it's nice when you have a supportive boss. Let's hear a little bit about how Santa deals with this.
Peter, where have you been?
I'm sorry. It's my wife. She's left me.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, nothing like a little work to keep you happy. Would you please take that one down in the cellar and unpack it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
That was such an awkward scene
Well,
where he's sitting on Santa's lap. I've lost my wife. I would like a new wife for Christmas, Santa.
So bad news is Mary's chained upstairs and she's been injected with heroin.
Kind of randomly wherever you can jam it.
Yeah, he's not a real big veiner, is he?
No, he's not. He's gonna.
He treats them all like they're vaccinations.
It's like it's for your own good. It's polio vaccine here. Come on.
Yeah. Well,
measles are outbreaking again, and maybe that's what it was. Maybe he's vaccinating them.
Anti-vaxxers. He's forcing them to vaccinate their children.
Oh gosh, he'd have to tie down half of Oregon and jam some measles vaccines into him.
Oh.
Public service.
Again, white people problems.
White people problems.
So, for me, I knew that some kind of scene between Mary and Olaf was inevitable. I was kind of dreading it the whole movie.
Yep.
And then he finally does what he does. Apparently, I don't know if he's not a big rape guy, but he does like to use his cane. So
yes,
he
does.
uses his cane on her to sexually, physically assault her in a disturbing scene.
Yep.
And if you didn't want this guy dead already, you really do now.
Yep.
John selects Mary, and she makes a plea to explain, I don't belong here, but she's already high on heroin, so she's having a hard time conveying her.
Yeah,
message.
She's pretty clear. Like, get my husband. I've been drugged, and he's like, "You Americans are all the same." That's where I got confused.
No, he doesn't say that.
He does.
He
I swear. I swear he does.
Get my husband. I've been drugged. Get my husband. Get the police.
Ah, you junkies are all alike. Half crazy, all of you.
I heard Americans.
Okay. Well.
Junkies, Americans, whatever.
I guess I just recorded it wrong. I'm sorry.
Can't you hear the noises? Or see the noises? Hear the sounds? Wait, damn it.
He actually picks another victim, and then we get a waka chicka rape scene with another sex slave.
Yeah. And I'd just like to say, yeah, these are obviously, it's graphic, they're gross, but these guys really do not look very good at sex. They are just not. It's almost like they have no self-awareness whatsoever, and I'm sure that this. Wow, it's weird. They've never seen a porno before or something because they are just.
So you don't like naturalism?
This is freakish.
I'm sure all this pubic hair was very distressing to you, also.
I could have done without it. Why weren't his balls shaved?
I don't know. You meant on the women, but yes.
No, actually, they were all tastefully trimmed. That was fine.
The great news is that when Peter's downstairs stocking the teddy bears full of heroin, he overhears one of the henchmen in Santa talking about Lila. He pieces it together pretty fast, gets the police over there, and Olaf makes a tough decision about his life. Scott, what happens to him?
He jumps out the window.
He jumps out the window.
But right, yeah. Once that's a little bit later, actually, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
Well, there's he confronts him. He gets a cop. They go upstairs, find the thing, get the mom, get Olaf's mom, force her to take him to the attic, find the sex room, and then the cop does the responsible thing by saying,
"Oh, right."
Gives Peter, you know how to use a gun, and he's like, "Yes, I do," and
he leaves the room.
Yeah, here, you know that this woman's responsible for your wife naked, chained to a wall, and obviously just been raped. Here, you're probably emotionally stable enough to guard this woman while I go get more help.
Oh, I misunderstood that. I interpreted it as she deserves to die. I can't kill her, so...
I thought that's why he ran off and he was getting more people. But that's what I was kind of like on the fence with. I think maybe he expected it, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was just saying, this is human scum. She needs to die.
Yeah, which she does.
And you have the motivation to do it, so...
Right. And then Olaf kills the cop as he's going downstairs because the cop's given up his gun. And Olaf... I'm not sure how he kills him exactly.
Doesn't he brain him with his cane?
Cane, yeah. Brains him. And he doing his creepy laugh. And then shortly after that, the other people shows up and like more police or somebody, and they yell at him, "We see you!" or whatever, and he takes a dive.
Yeah.
He jumps off the top of the building, and then his teeth chatter just like all the weird little wind-up toys he has.
Yeah, that was weird. And then the dog from the opening scene mechanically walks up to him and goes, "Row, row, row. Row, row, row." Fade to black, fiend.
Yeah. Wow.
And this was the feel-good movie of the year in Denmark, I think, 1973.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a classic.
It's like Pay It Forward.
Pay It Forward, yes. Oh
you got all these stars in it, like Torben and
the guy who plays Peter.
These other people.
Santa. Santa's in it.
Peter's like the weird 70s Christian Bale. He kind of like Christian Bale a little bit.
Yeah, kind of did. He does kind of have the Christian Bale thing a little bit. He
didn't have the voice though. Swear to me.
No. Oh man, love that voice. It was a weird choice.
So
still an odd choice.
What do we do with this thing?
Boy, we can't sweep it under the rug.
No, it's too rapey.
It's too rapey, and that's the other weird thing is it like fulfilled all the requirements, nudity. But I'm all about the attempted rape.
Yeah.
This has got too much actual rape in it.
Well, yeah, there's that, and also one of my huge peeves is the cinematic rape that turns into a consensual, like, I didn't want to be raped, but now that I'm being raped, I'm kind of digging it. That happens at one point with one of the sex slaves.
Yeah, it does.
And that's one of my major, you die now.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. Yeah. This is hard. This is like kind of like the Danish human centipede. I mean, it's gross and it doesn't have much redeeming qualities, and that's not what I'm looking for in a psychotronic movie. Is redeeming qualities, but
right, but it's pretty damn sleazy.
This is pushing my threshold for sleaze.
Yeah.
Like I like sleaze, but it's the creepiness factor on top of it that's hard. Torben, ugh, my God, it's just so creepy.
Well, I don't program movies for you to have a good time, Scott. I'm trying to punish you. All right. No,
I'm aware.
I want to sniff around the corners of the psychotronic mansion. So I just want everyone to experience a little bit of this, a little bit of that. This is your Danish 70s dwarf rape, sex slavery ring porn.
Yeah, you do. You keep pushing the boundaries out that direction. See, my inclination is push the boundaries the other direction. Like, the peanut butter solution.
Uh-huh.
How much can you tolerate?
Yeah,
But
wow.
they're both torturous, sort of different extremes. But this is pushing it. We've gone to some. This is dark.
But this, I can take a shower afterwards and just be like, okay, I can go to bed now. That's been cleansed from me.
Sure.
Peanut butter solution is just like, I just feel like I just bang my head on the desk for like an hour.
Yeah, there's a certain level of like, this confusion of what, why, how did this happen exactly?
How is the main question?
Right. Whereas I do see this, and I mean, this is pretty much a straightforward. I can see where this is what they're
going for.
Right, what they're going for. I'm not quite sure the hardcore sex, was really adding to it, or if this was supposed to be like, is this supposed to be straight up aimed at, getting off, or was that the audience, or was this like more of like a horror movie,
No. This is a sexploitation movie.
Right, but so
it's supposed to be tickling some dark underbelly that you don't want to admit that you want, but wouldn't it be great if you could just have sex with women chained up? I mean, that's the undertone, the subtext here, I think.
That's weird.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, but it's a nice little slab of sleaze, so let's move on to the judgment.
All right, then. Well, I think we've kind of covered our bases here as far as fulfilling requirements of what I want to see in a psychotronic movie. It's got everything. Here's my thing. I would have to say, as far as recommend, it's not a terrible movie. The theme song is worth the price of admission for me. That's actually one of my favorite songs I've ever seen in any of our movies. That was really choice.
Yeah, it is a choice.
It's choice. However, if you have a girlfriend, or a wife, do not, under any circumstances, let them catch you watching this. And if you're a woman out there, I'm appalled with this movie.
On the record.
On the record.
So one of the great things about my wife is, like, when we were first dating, this little tiny theater here in Portland showed this sleazy movie called The Candy Snatchers. And I was like, I felt like when we met, we were just like, we're going to be together. She's going to accept me, so I'm going to take her to this weird movie. So if I'm this isn't necessarily an antidote, but The Candy Snatchers is a 70s movie that feels mechanically like it's a made-for-TV movie, but it's not. It's a grindhouse movie about this group of youth, dangerous hippie youth, who kidnap this rich kid, and things go wrong in all the most awful ways, and it's just dirty and gross, and it just you feel like you have a film of oil on you after you watch it. It was just awful. And I remember leaving the theater with her and saying, "So what'd you think?" She's like, "That was pretty good. It was nasty, but it was blah blah." I was like, "I'm gonna marry this chick." Like, she actually didn't get up and leave in the middle of this at any point. Like, when she should have left. It was
right.
It was pretty whatever. So
right. She should never have talked to you again.
Yeah, exactly. So she accepts me for who I am, and I kind of feel that way about this movie.
Yeah, that's fair. So you give it a cool?
So you're definitely.
I'm a reluctant. Oh man, this is really a tough one for me. I didn't hate the movie, but I think on a
human level.
A human level, I gotta go to trash. Yeah. I kind of have to, because it is trash.
Yeah, it's utter trash. Did you have a good time though?
It was okay. It was a little uncomfortable. I admit. I mean, there's a lot of really awkward sex.
We define these terms every damn episode, but they change. They're mercurial.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's say our buddy Kyle. I'm crossing myself. Kyle's not here right now. If Kyle said, "Hey, I heard you guys watch the Sinful Dwarf. Is that worth checking out?" What would you say to him? Because that's that's really the answer.
All right. Well, if that's the criteria, then yeah.
I don't know. It is.
Then it would be cool. But now, if it's my wife going, should I watch this movie?
Okay, so
then it's trash.
Okay, wow, that's okay. Yeah, wow.
It's very much. That's what I'm saying,
nebulous term just got way more nebulous, or decision got way more nebulous than it has been for the last almost 2 years.
Yeah. No kidding.
Okay.
This is the one movie. I mean, like, I really have I feel you could really get yourself into trouble recommending to the wrong person. Over. Oh yeah, for sure. This is like, you watch this. This is you're sick. You're sick, and other people will just think. I mean, I guess it's a very. I can't quite give it a cool. I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. I accept that.
I just can't. I can't quite give it a cool.
It's a sick little piece of work.
It is, and that's not. It's just. Yeah, that's just where I'm just my gut saying not quite cool.
Yeah.
So just trash for me.
You know, I watched this twice in preparation for this episode, and I was squarely in the trash camp both times, but now that I'm sitting here talking about it and listening to that Fat Albert song,
I know the song. That really, that's kind of the tipping point for me.
I'm thinking it's cool.
All right. I don't have a problem with that. My wife probably would, but
would I recommend someone
would
I recommend someone watch this? And I think, yeah.
Yeah, if
they have their passport stamped going in.
Yeah. Exactly.
If this isn't like you're at the PTA meeting and something. Have you watched anything good lately? Yeah. Have you seen Sinful Dwarf? It's on Daily Motion.
Well,
no, I wouldn't say that. I would.
No, exactly. But
okay, let's put it that way then. Let's qualify that with like a. You don't no water wings here. This is not.
Right.
You're not wading into this.
Right. This is where I'm falling. It's like I think most people who are probably listening to our podcast will be just fine with this. This is not the most disturbing. It's disturbing. It's not the most disturbing thing in the world. But yet again, I would still say that there's probably a segment out there that will find this.
Oh yeah.
Deeply, deeply offensive.
Oh yeah.
And
it was banned in the country it was made in. It wasn't even screened there.
No problem. I'm all about like, hey, freedom of speech, and I have no problem banning that movie. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. So I guess for me, it's a cool because it is utter sleaze, and it is everything it aspires to be without seeming forced or phony in any kind of way to me. So I gotta say it's cool, but I totally understand giving it a trash because it's utter trash.
Truly. And it's not a great movie, but you're right. There's stuff that the fact that I'm like, I think I was very similar to you. It was very solidly trash, and now I'm very kind of on the fence afterwards. But I'm still.
You miss Olaf.
I miss. There's got to be other Torben movies. There has to be.
They introduced him. You don't just introduce somebody and then just
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
It's like it's like Barbra Streisand's first movie, It's like
right.
Torben, it's Oprah, he's got one freaking name.
I think Yentl. Yeah. Okay.
Yentl. Yentl. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we're divided here, but not a great divide, I don't think.
No, I think we're really close. We're on that razor's edge, and we both fell the opposite.
I just don't respect human life as much as you do, so I give it a cool.
I'm just more. Yeah, I'm more worried about my own skin and offending people. I think that's where I fall. No, I'm serious.
I'm saying
it's a little hard stuff there to deal with.
I'm saying that I have a daughter and I still liked it. That's all. You have boys.
That's fair.
Whatever. But
that's
no,
fair.
I mean, I was half considering like as an antidote, like rent like I don't know, like Bambi and like watch it with your child and hold them close so that. Be sure that nothing like this ever happens to them. But
good God,
come on, not really.
No, just go.
Do you have an antidote? Because I have a couple.
Go for it. Let's see what you got.
So one is unrelated.
Mm-hmm.
One is just something I came across. I knew you'd be interested in, and I'm interested in, and blah blah. So a documentary is making the festival rounds right now. So it should be out on home video soon. It is. I believe it's called Lost Souls. It is about the making of the 90s version of The Island of Dr. Moreau. and about how it destroyed that original director's career. And it's supposed to be very, very fascinating. So I really want to see it. I haven't
What's it
seen. I believe it's called Lost Souls. And
Okay.
Richard Stanley was a director that got fired at one point from it, and he has never worked again. Like that was such a crushing blow to his career that he's never worked again. And yeah, so I really want to see it. Like, what this movie is such a legendary disaster. I love movies like that are, talking about apocalypse now. Like what was that one called? Hearts of Darkness. And I love those kind of documentaries that pick apart like a film, like the Jodorowsky's Dune. I really want to see like how this didn't get made. I just love stuff like that. So that would be my first recommendation.
All right.
And then another recommendation, which will sound like an anti-recommendation, but it's not, is People Under the Stairs by Wes Craven, which came out in like 92.
Oh, okay.
Was that Wes Craven? I believe it was Wes Craven.
Yeah, it was. People Under the Stairs. I remember it.
I'm pretty sure you and I saw it together at the
We
Egyptian
did.
Theater, and it was the only movie I don't know if we walked out, but if I didn't, it was the only movie I wanted to walk out of.
Yeah, it was. That was
the
bad.
first movie I wanted to walk out of. The other one was Sleepwalkers, like some Stephen King movie that was really bad too. But there's just some vague connective tissue between these two movies. But I know it's on YouTube, and I've never seen it since the theater.
Oh,
but
boy.
I understand it has a cult following, and basically, like, I might have not watched it right, essentially. So I'm going to recommend that, and it's going to be my antidote. I'm going to take it. So I think you folks should take it too.
Yeah, it's
got Everett McGill in it from Twin Peaks. He played Big Ed Hurley in Twin Peaks, and he was Stilgar in Dune.
Yeah, that was a terrible movie. I don't know how much. If you're then, and then I have to recommend an antidote for the People Under the Stairs. So
that's hoping you're going to say that.
I'll have to recommend. Yeah, I'll have to recommend this movie now.
It's the Sound of Music.
My gosh. Yeah, the Sound of Music. Oh my gosh. I was going to go back to Torben's movie here, but yeah, no, there's no antidote for any of those. Yeah, no, good choices, I guess. I don't know if People Under the Stairs is a good choice for anybody. Oh man, that's funny. Oh wow, you blew my mind there.
Thank you.
I tried to forget that movie. Yeah, that's a terrible movie. Terrible movie. So
but
there you go.
There's no dwarf hyper overacting in it, so it's kind of good.
Right.
I don't know.
But I don't know. His hyper. I thought he was an understated performance.
Wow. So he did a bunch of stuff.
I think you could, if you're going to go this route and you want to be disturbed, Hostel 2's free on there, and that's a kind of similar sort of disturbing vein.
You'd say Hostel 2?
Yeah.
God. You ever see Hostel 1?
No.
That's Eli Roth, right? I've never seen any of his movies.
I've saw part of it. It's kind of right up the same alley as this one, so, people being kidnapped and, well, yeah, it's just terrible. It's just terrible.
So
that's the other thing. I think is that this sort of genre of film is an uncomfortable thing. It's one of those things. It is not. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
So I see that Torben was in another film in 1978 called. He's in several films, but the one in 78 was called Agent 69, Jensen and the Sign of Sagittarius. So it sounds like it's a sex spy romp.
They really like this guy to be. They're like, where can we get? Who's the creepiest thing we can find, and let's put it in our porno.
Well, he's pretty far down the list of credits, so I think he's not like the star. But
I would hope not.
So I'm going to be hunting that down.
Fair enough.
And I'll report back on how that goes.
Oh boy, we're in for it.
Yeah. So next time we talk, Scott, we're going to be talking about a completely different genre, which I hope makes you happy.
Probably.
So this is just rape comedy. No, this is it's a sci-fi movie. It's one of the many slew of Star Wars knockoffs that came out, and this is one of the more beloved of the B movies. It's called Star Crash. I think it was produced by Roger Corman. I don't think he directed it, but I think he produced it. But it has one of my favorite sexy B-movie stars in it, Carolyn Monroe. She was in a lot of Hammer horror films, and she's in this, and she wears a scanty little outfit, and I get all excited just thinking about it. I love her. It also has David Hasselhoff. It's got lightsabers. It looks like it's a train wreck.
I bet it's going to be a huge train wreck. I can't wait for actually this. I'm kind of excited. It sounds terrible. I'm in.
The good news is we also have a guest.
Ooh.
Yeah, you've talked with him before, Rob. He's been on the show a couple times, but at least once. Anyway, yeah, I sent him the list of the upcoming films for the next 2 months, and he chose this one. So he's seen it before, and he was excited to talk about it. So I can't wait to talk about it with him and you.
I cannot wait for that either. That sounds like a blast.
Cool. Well, thanks for putting up with the Sinful Dwarf. I know I was kind of pushing some boundaries there, but I just wanted to see how you handle it, and you did well.
Thanks.
I think
I did okay too. I'll just go out in the yard and hose off.
Yeah. And you folks out there, thanks for listening along and watching along. I hope you saw it. It was a nice little sleazy movie from Europe, which hey, we haven't cornered the market. There's plenty of sleaze out there. All right, so for That's Cool, That's Trash, I'm Matt Howell.
I'm Scott.
And you folks out there, stay trashy.
That's cool. La, 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 that's trash. La, 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 that's cool. La, 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 that's trash. That's trash.
It's garbage, folks.
Do you love your mummy, Olaf?
Yes.
What do you think of that blonde girl?